Hey everyone, welcome back to Fundations. Today we can identify and write letters X, Y, Z, and Q. What you need for today is a notebook or paper and a pencil or some dry erase boards and a dry erase marker. Please pause the video and get those items if you need to get them now. Let's get ready to echo. Remember, you are repeating after me. T, top, t. B, bat, b. F, fun, f. M, man, m. N, nut, n. I, itch, I. U, up, O, octopus, ah. C, cat, k. A, apple, ah. G, game, g. D, dog, d. S, snake, s. E, ed, e. R, rat, P, pan, J, jug, j. L, lamp, l. K, kite, k. H, hat, V, van, v. W, wind, w. Good. Now for our new letters and sounds for today. X, fox, x. Y, yellow, y. Z, zebra, z. Good. And Q-U, queen, qu. And what is really important to remember about QU is that the QU in the English language are best buddies. Q is a buddy letter. It will never go anywhere or make a sound without his buddy U. So Q and U together makes qu. It sounds different, a little different than the U sound, but in this case, U is not a vowel when it is with the letter Q. It just sits there to keep Q company. Now let's practice stretching out our vowel sounds. We're going to start with A, apple. Good, one more time. A, apple. Perfect. Let's try E. E, ed. Good. E, ed. Awesome. Now we're going to do the letter I. I, itch. I, itch. Good. Now let's stretch out the letter O, our O sound. O, octopus. O, octopus. puss. Good. Now with you. You. Up. One more time. You. Up. Wonderful. Now we're going to practice writing our new letters. So make sure you have your paper, you're sitting and having good posture, you have a good pencil or marker grip to write, and let's get started. Remember, we practice writing with our skyline letters, our plain lines, our grass lines, and our worm lines. So we're going to practice the letter Q first. It is a plain line round letter, which means we need to start at the plain line and make it round. Are you ready? Start at the plain line. Start making it round like a bubble and then back up to the plain line. Now we're going to go down to the worm line and make a slight hook. Q, Q-U, queen, qu. But we're not practicing the U. We're just practicing the Q. But we're going to say it like the sound. Start at the plain line. Bubble around down towards the grass line. Back up to the plain line. And then we're going to go down towards the worm line and make a hook. Q-U, queen, qu. Pause the video and practice writing the letter Q a few more times. Remember, you want that hook. You don't want it to look like a backwards letter P. Good. Now we're going to practice our plain line slide letters Z, Y, and X. And remember that they're slide letters because they kind of slant and they slide around. Let's start at Z. Start at the plain line. We're going to go straight on the plain line, then diagonal down to the grass line, and then straight on the plain line. Z, zebra, Z. And try one more time. Start on the plain line, straight on the plain line, diagonal down to the grass line, and straight on the grass line. Z, zebra, Z. Please pause and practice writing the letter Z a few more times. Good, now we're going to practice the letter Y. We're going to start on the plain line, diagonal down to the grass line. Then we're going to pick up our pencils and start on the plain line again a little bit over on the right, and then go straight diagonal down to the worm line. Y, yellow, Y. So let's try it one more time. Start on the plain line, diagonal down to the grass line. We pick up our pencils and we start again on the plain line and diagonal down to the worm line. Y, yellow, Y. Practice Y a few more times on your paper or your dry erase board. Okay. We're going to practice the letter X. Now this one is just a crisscross. Start at the plain line, diagonal right to the grass line. Pick up your pencil, go back to the plain line, and diagonal and cross the other way to the grass line. X, fox, X. One more time. Start at the plain line, diagonal down to the grass line, pick up your pencil to the plain line, and cross on the other side down to the grass line. X, fox, X. Please practice writing the letter X a few more times. And when you're done practicing your letter X, you're going to move on to the activities on the slides after this one. Have a great day. Don't forget to do all your assignments.